Hello and welcome to another episode of my Malekith Blitz campaign. It's turn 21. We're going to get Malekith back into our land. The walls are about to finish in Rakto Gorge, so we're feeling pretty safe to the south. We're going to get the Black Roads for some more slave income. We're going to embed the Death Hag into Malekith's army. And we'll upgrade to get some Reaper Bolt Throwers. Turn 22, we're going to move north and go after the Hmong. Turn 23, we're going to get the Altar of Ultimate Darkness. It's good for some Lord Recruit rank. Malekith is going to recruit a couple Medusas. They can serve as somewhat of a front line to protect the Dark Shards. And we'll get rid of the Cold One Chariots. We're still growing our Black Arc. We're going to get the growth building. Turn 24, Malekith is going to recruit a couple of Reaper Bolt Throwers. And we're going to get another Fire Sorceress to start leveling her up. Malekith is going to start making his way up towards the Hmong. We're going to do a little bit of scouting with the Sorceress. Turn 26, we're going to assault Dagrak's End. And that's an easy auto resolve. We can loot and occupy, because there is going to be a revolt here and we kind of want it sooner rather than later. We'll get Malekith his Tyrant line and we can get everything there, but we'll try to avoid too much public order for the time being. We'll get growth going here. Turn 27. Malekith can't quite make it all the way there to Iron Frost. But if we check their military strength, they don't really have any right now, so we should be pretty safe to walk all the way so that we can assault next turn. We can see Katep is coming up from the south now. We do have our walls up in Rakto Gorge, so we're feeling pretty safe, but it's probably time to recruit another army. The lords are only coming in at level 1, so I feel like the trait is kind of more valuable right now. So we'll get this Disciplined Shadow Wizard. Naggarond's going up to tier 4. Turn 28. This fresh lord is going to start recruiting some units to defend against the Tomb Kings. And Malekith is going to finish off the Hmong. Easy victory there. We're going to loot and occupy. Another enemy destroyed. If we take a look, we should be getting a revolt in 2 turns. We're going to take sacrifices for Cain because we don't really need slaves in this province, and we need more untainted. Malekith is going to stick around here until this province can stay and survive on its own. Turn 29, Malekith is going to start raiding in the land to push the rebellion faster. Turn 31, we're finally going to get the rebellion next turn in Iron Frost, and the corruption's coming down. Turn 32, Malekith is going to farm this rebellion a little bit because if he keeps it alive, it's still going to bolster the public order. So we'll fight it manually. So this is how I fight when there are hell cannons. If you hide a visible unit in the woods, the hell cannon is going to have trouble hitting it because the missiles are going to hit the trees. And then you just shoot everybody down. But the flying wizards and monster units are really good for putting in the trees where the trees are disruptive. Easy victory there. And the rebellion is increasing our public order, so that's what they're there for. And the rebellion seems to have died because I pushed it out of bounds or something, but it looks like public order should stabilize as soon as the corruption is dealt with. So we're going to park Malekith here for a little bit. I think it's time for Malekith to do his quest battle. So we'll attack Chaos.
These Chaos stretches bore me. At least with the Asur, I can enjoy their death screams. Yet, it is a labor that must be undertaken. I claim this altar, not in Cain's name, but mine own. Savants of the desperate gods, I advise you, stay out of my way. If not, you shall face the might of the Tuki, and our ways of killing are far more inventive than your own.
Alright, so we don't get to set up at the start of this, but we're in a decent line, and really our sorceress is going to do all the damage. She can fly around and just cast on them, so we're feeling pretty safe here. Quest complete. So now we have the Circlet of Iron, good for Winds of Magic. And Malekith is going to come down and help our newly recruited lord deal with the Tomb Kings. I see that the Tomb Kings are actually attacking our allies over there, so I'm going to march Malekith to the right, and our new lord is going to come down the middle to see if we can beat them there. Turn 37. We can get another Death Hag, and we can get a Canine Assassin. That'll help increase income from slaves, so we're going to just leave these in Naggarond. Turn 38, it looks like Haggrave actually took care of the Tomb Kings. So we can move up slowly, and then Malekith can come help our new lord. Turn 39, we can switch a couple units between Malekith and our new lord, including the sorceress. Turn 40, time to get some levels on our new lord. Malekith's going to help out there.
I will destroy them.
And we're going to start getting rid of those Tomb Kings. I think we might keep this settlement this time because our allies clearly can't take care of it. Naggarond's going up to tier 5, so we can delete all our growth buildings. Turn 42. We can beat a fairly big army right here. Easy auto-resolve even. We have movement to sack and occupy. And Malekith's going to move forward a bit. We're going to see if we can sneak frantically up so we can catch the Tomb Kings. I think it's time we start getting an army for our Black Ark. So we've occupied the Tomb King's starting province, at least the top 2. Turn 48. I didn't know that the Dwellers Below was strong versus 15 men units or above. That's an interesting tidbit that we got there. Turn 48. This Black Ark is going to start making his way towards Ulthuan. We need to start attacking them soon. So we're just going to get him a full stack of shades. He's got a master with him to help, and we'll recruit him a sorceress later. Turn 50. We can lightning strike and finish off these Tomb Kings. This is a siege battle, which we haven't really done. Basically take out the towers with our Reaper Bolt Throwers, have our single entities soak up the tower damage, and then just shoot everybody. The magic is really helpful here.
Glorious slaughter.
We'll loot and occupy this for the slaves.
I want this place searched.
And we destroy the exiles of Nahek. We can build the Black Tower of Malekith in Naggarond, which is one of our victory conditions. Ulthuan has declared war on us. Turn 54, we're going to start making our way down towards Ulthuan. We can use our sorceress to scout a bit. And it looks like the army left Hag Hall, so we should be pretty safe to assault it with Malekith. Pop the sorceress back in. We've met the Cult of Pleasure. Easy victory at Hag Hall, and now we can take that settlement. We can start recruiting and disbanding sorceresses because we want a good trait for this army. So we'll recruit and disband a fire sorceress because that's what we want, so there's room. And then we'll recruit and disband good traits from the other lores of magic. so that a good one pops up in fire, theoretically. Turn 56, we're going to assault Ice Rock Gorge. Should be pretty easy. Ooh, I messed up. I thought we had more movement. Oh well. We'll just take Ice Rock Gorge next turn. Turn 58, we'll take the Plain of Dogs. Finish off this province. It's not very good. We'll need the public order there. Alariel has declared war on us. We're not going to call our allies because we don't want to risk them canceling the alliance. Turn 60, Itane has declared war on us too. And they have a nice undefended settlement over here. And we're going to remove the master. He's going to do a bit of scouting for us so we can make some friends. We got a nice knowledgeable fire wizard, fire sorceress. And we know that Ulthuan doesn't have a good army, so we can march Malekith over. We're going to take Bleakhold Fortress. And then Ulthuan is basically done. There's just that one lord left. Yep, faction destroyed. That's another one of our goals. Turn 63, Malekith is going to start making his way to Ulthuan. Our Black Arc is going to help kind of pincer attack. Turn 64, we'll do a bit of scouting, but it looks like it's safe for Malekith to land in Ulthuan. And this Black Arc is going to attack Tor Anrock. We'll just occupy it to keep it a higher tier. We'll recruit a lord who can go through around the inner donut. And he's gonna get a shade stack as well with a couple Reaper bolt throwers. We're gonna get our military alliances established and we're gonna declare war on Mazdamundi so we can tell Marathi to go after Heshawatl so that we can get another one of those cities we need. Turn 66. Malekith and our freshly recruited lord are gonna take cities on the inner donut. This master is going to try to meet the Dread Fleet and some other people who can be our military allies who own cities that we need for victory. Turn 69, Malekith is going to take the Gaian Vale, and our admiral is going to take Lothern. We're going to recruit a lord to defend Lothern because we need to keep it. Cunning One seems like it would work here. Noctilus is starting to like us a bit, so we'll get non-aggression with him and we'll build up to a military alliance. We'll get another lord to protect the Gaian Vale. Turn 72. Malekith is going to head northeast to wait for Archaon. Turn 73. When Malekith enters the water, he's getting storm attrition, but we have an admiral nearby and we can move him over to take the units from him so that they don't get attrition. Turn 74, we've met Ikit and he's pretty happy with us, so we're going to build up to an alliance with him. We can get a military alliance with Cetra and Ikit. So now we're looking pretty good. We have 6 of the required cities. Turn 80. This admiral is going to take Morigliano, so we have another one of the cities we're supposed to own. And even though it's under siege, it looks like we can take it. And we've got it. So Morigliano is ours. And now we own 8 of the settlements and all we're doing is waiting for Archaon to arrive. The rest of this is going to be a little bit of a grind. So I guess I'll call it turn 80 pre-victory.
Can you feel it? From the north it comes. The tendrils of chaos spread south, tainting the lands. And with it, the warriors of chaos march. We must ready ourselves, for war is coming. But who has brought the warring tribes together? What manner of champion holds that power?
Wait, we won? I thought Archaon needed to be wounded. Let's get into the campaign and see. Yeah, he's definitely there, but short campaign is complete. I guess if all the other victory conditions are satisfied and Archaon shows up, you just win. That's bugged. Anyways, that was my Malekith Blitz campaign towards short campaign victory. If you like that and you want to see more, go ahead and subscribe. You know how YouTube works. Goodbye.